Inside the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa, the atmosphere was both reflective and urgent. Reflective because Africa has made progress, but urgent because conflict continues to threaten that progress. Representing Uganda, Vice President Jessica Alupo carried a clear message from President Yoweri Museveni. Africa must streamline its peace efforts and guard against fragmented interventions.
Harmonization of peace initiatives under the leadership of the AU is important. We commend the federal government of Somalia for the steps taken to accelerate the realization of critical national priorities and urge the federal government and the federal member states to remain open for an inclusive political dialogue and cooperation.
In simple terms, too many parallel processes weaken Africa's collective voice, which is why Uganda reaffirmed support for unity and dialogue on Somalia and Sudan, warning of internal divisions empowering extremist groups.
Divisions complicate the fight against Al-Shabaab terrorists. We reiterate the call for the preservation of the sovereignty, territorial integrity, unity and stability of the Federal Republic of Somalia. The AU Commission should continue its engagements with the UN Security Council on the application of Resolution 2719 on Somalia.
On the worsening crisis in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, Alupo referenced the urgent summit convened in Entebbe last December by President Museveni in his regional oversight role.
We call for an immediate de-escalation and unconditional cessation of hostilities in line with the Washington and Doha agreements. We call for inclusive mediation processes that align with the doctrine of the Holy Trinity, starting at national, regional, international level, as was the case with Burundi and others.
The call for peace did not stand alone. Earlier, Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed connected peace directly to one of Africa's most sensitive resources, water.
The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam now powers homes and industry, exports electricity to neighboring countries, and shows how African ingenuity can drive shared prosperity.
He stressed that competition over natural resources, if poorly managed, can easily fuel tensions across borders.
As Africa's urban landscape expands rapidly, we must be intentional. The African city of the future is walkable, green, youth-centered, and grounded in dignity and belonging.
Our common task is to make that overshoot as small, short, and safe as possible. The G20 accounts for close to 80% of global emissions, and they must deliver major reductions this decade.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres reinforced the message, reminding leaders that climate change and conflict are increasingly intertwined.
In line with the recommendations of the UN panel on critical energy transition minerals, no more exploitation, no more plundering.
Other Ugandan leaders were present to complement these calls.
So it is true that moving to the need for greener climate, greener management of our resources, greener management of our environment.
As deliberations continue at the 39th Ordinary Session, one theme dominates the corridors here in Addis Ababa: unity. Unity in protecting Africa's resources, unity in resolving conflicts, and unity in ensuring that the continent's future is shaped by Africans themselves. Henry Okrut, UBC.